What's up, people? I just finished a nasty upper body workout. Look at this. By the way, the gym is like right there. It's right in front of the beach. But it's almost winter, baby. So pretty soon I'm gonna start jumping in here, you know. Last week the weather was like almost 20 degrees Celsius, but yesterday it like drastically went down and now it's like around 11 degrees Celsius. I don't know what's the temperature of the water, but now it's pretty cold, so we can start doing cold exposure stuff, you know. And I'm filming this to try something new, you know. I've never really done any sort of vlogging, not for YouTube at least, and not in English as well. So it's always good to try something new. But yeah, it was a sick workout, guys. I'm gonna show you the workout in a bit. I just wanted to say that I feel fat. Like, I've trimmed down a bit of fat from like 2 months ago when I started this upper body split, upper lower split I mean. I was pretty fat, you know. Now I've trimmed the fat down a bit, but I still have a lot of unnecessary fat around my stomach area and around my lower back area. So that's, you know, that's losing me some power on the pull-ups and the dips, you know. But I bet when I lean down a bit, I'm gonna be a lot stronger, you know. But we'll see. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna try and do some vlogs from now on, because I know people, you know, for me at least, when I watch someone, I usually watch them not only for like the content they put out, like workouts and stuff, but I watch people because of their like personality, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this vlog stuff going. But anyways, guys, let's get to the workout. See you in a bit. So this workout actually went pretty well, to be honest. This weighed 17.5 kilos last week. I did it for 2 sets of 4 pretty easily. And now I wanted to do it for 2 sets of 6, but I just didn't have the power. But still, we got it for 2 sets of 5, you know, which is a 2 rep increase, which is not bad at all, man. I'm happy with the result. The only dilemma that I have is, I don't know if next time I should try to go for 2 sets of 6, or, you know, just increase the weight and go for lower reps, maybe the 2 to 3 rep range, you know, because I want to be peaking soon and try to go for 1 rep max, you know. I've never done a program like this. I actually wrote it myself, where I start off with higher reps and slowly go to lower and lower reps and heavier weight up until 1 rep max, you know. This is the second set. It went by quite a bit better than the first set. You also saw that we have dogs in the gym now, so that's a good thing always. But yeah, did 4 reps pretty easily the second set, and then the 5th rep I just, you know, couldn't get it. But whatever, I'm happy with the pull-ups today. And as always, I do a back off set with these Bodyweight wider grip pull-ups. The thing is, ever since I started doing these, I've been getting weaker and weaker at them, you know. The first time I did 11, the next time I did 10, and now I'm doing 7. Nah, just jokes. This time I'm doing them paused at the top. As you can see, it's a small pause, but still, you know, it counts. And I'm really trying to dial in on my form, not swing at all, you know. Like the last time I did these, I was doing them like non-stop, like bang, 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 you know. This time I try to do them more slow, more controlled, you know. I think that's always good. time under tension always helps. And also, you get a lot of benefits from doing isometrics, like pulse dips, pulse pull-ups, stuff like that, you know. So we move on to the dips. I was doing pulse dips today. This is the last warm-up set. This is 25 kilos. I did this for an easy triple. Actually, this set felt harder than the working set, which you're gonna see in a second, you know. I did 35 kilos for 3 reps pretty easily today, which actually surprised me because on Friday I was doing regular dips, you know, no pause, with this same amount of weight. This is 35 kilos, which is almost 80 pounds. I did that for 2 sets of 4, and the second set almost killed me. And this time I'm doing this weight for 3 reps, but with a double pause, like a 2-second pause at the bottom and also pause at the top. You know, really, I'm really happy with this set, you know. These are really smooth reps. It felt heavy, but I was controlling the weight all the way into the bottom. And also my body weight, you know, because last time when I did these on Friday, they weren't paused and I lost technique, I lost control, I lost bracing in my core, you know, it sucked. So I'm happy doing these pause dips because I feel they're really gonna help me in the long run in terms of like perfecting my dip technique, you know. And also these body weight reps, I feel like they're gonna help me as well. Again, this time going for more control, you know, really controlling all the way down and on the way up, you know. I feel like that's key for progressing in any lift you want to get better at. Let's say you want to get better at a bench press. You're not just gonna do your regular competition bench or your regular flat bench, you know. You're gonna do a close grip bench. You're gonna do a pause bench. You're gonna do tempo bench, you know. So whatever you're trying to get good at, you need to do like similar movements, you know. You basically need to do the same movement over and over, but kind of change up the angle of it, you know, like switch up the variation, you know. So that's why I started also doing wider grip pull-ups. That's why I started doing chin-ups, you know. So I'm enjoying this type of training, you know. It keeps it fun, it keeps it fresh every single time. These are the chest supported rows I do every single Monday. Now I'm up to 30 kilos in each hand. This is 66 pounds, baby. You know, that's not a small amount of weight, you know. I was doing 25 kilos in each hand for the past like 3 weeks maybe, trying to get 2 sets of 10. I got it. And now with the 30s, I'd count it as 2 sets of 6. You know, the final rep wasn't really that full range of motion, but at least it felt that way. But looking at the camera, I had a pretty big range of motion there, you know. Let's see the last rep. Oh, I'd say that's good, you know. And I always finish with these Kelso shrugs, you know. They help me like retract my scapula a bit more, like that ability to retract your scapula, like it's a good thing to do. You have no excuse to not do that at the end of each set you do on any kind of a row, basically, you know. The row's been doing good, guys, been going good. And this is the second time I couldn't do my anterior delt press with the barbell. I had to do a dumbbell shoulder press, which is a really great exercise as well, but it feels awkward, you know. I didn't do a warm-up set with lighter weights. I went straight to more working weight, and I ended up doing the same weight for the same amount of reps I did last time. This is 25 kilo dumbbells in each hand. The last time I did them, I did it for 2 sets of 6, and this time I did it for 2 sets of 6 as well. But this second set felt the best so far. Like, I was really controlling the weight down. I was even pausing at the bottom, you know. When the weights start getting heavy, I'm kind of practicing a bit of leg drive that I learned doing bench like 4 months ago. I kind of learned to do leg drive, like helping my pushing with my legs, you know. So that's been going good. And man, I'm really enjoying doing arms, guys. Who would have thought, you know? I've been like seriously training on and off since 2021, so about 4 years now, and I've never seriously done arms like this, you know. And it shows, bro. My arms are growing. I feel like they're growing every week. Like every week that I do these videos, when I film myself and I get home and I start watching these videos, my arms look bigger every single time, bro. And it's not like I'm in a huge caloric surplus, you know. I'm not counting calories or anything like that. Actually, for the most part, like this past couple of weeks, I've been actually trying to lose some weight, you know, lose some fat. But yeah, man, I'm as always, man. When I watch myself do these easy bar curls, I'm glazing myself, you know. I don't know. I'm enjoying this. You know, you can see a bit of striations going on in the side shoulders. You can see the rear delts popping. You know, you can see the arm popping. You know, we're getting bigger, guys. You know, and a bigger biceps means stronger pull-ups, baby. It means stronger everything, to be honest. Like, why wouldn't you want to have big, strong arms, bro? They're gonna help you in everything. Doesn't matter if you're a power lifter, doesn't matter if you're a calisthenics guy, doesn't matter if you freaking teach yoga, you know. Having strong hands, like, that's your connection to everything you pick up, you touch, you know. Even if like you're some sort of freak athlete doing like handstand push-ups, having big arms is not gonna jeopardize your progress. It's gonna help you, you know. Now, this is a new movement I'm trying. I saw this from Mr. Bald Omni-Man. If you guys don't know who that is, check him out on YouTube. That guy does insane videos. You know, he has an insane amount of knowledge when it comes to fitness, and he does sick-ass videos, you know. Actually, a bunch of stuff I'm doing in my workouts have been inspired by Bald Omni-Man, by Alex Leonidas, those type of guys, you know. The natural goals, basically. And I always superset my arm work just for, you know, for convenience, for saving some time, I guess, you know. And it kind of increases your work rate a bit, I guess, you know. But these, I didn't expect them to feel this good, and I felt an insane bicep pump after doing them. But it wasn't really, it was kind of, how should I say it, at the bottom of the biceps, like not near the shoulder or in the middle. It was kind of lower down near the elbow. That's where I felt a pump doing these, you know. And you know, going heavy on the V-bar pushdowns always feels good. This time I got this weight for 2 sets of 7. Last time I got it for 2 sets of 6. So, you know, I'm happy, guys. I'm really happy. And it's been going good, guys. I cannot, every time I have to do this workout, I'm very excited, you know. It's a very good split. If you've never done upper lower, guys, give it a try. That was the workout, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, I wish you all the best, and I'll see you in the next one, baby. Peace out.